Hello friends, my name is Ankur and welcome back to my channel. Friends, recently we were discussing about how to use invitation related sentences in our English language. So friends, today we are going to continue the same topic, that is invitation related sentences, and we will also discuss some other topics too, means meeting and parting related sentences too. So friends, let's start our English speaking part 71. English speaking part 71. Invitation means nimantran. Friends, as I had already told you in the previous lecture that invitation means when we invite some another person to come and visit us, to go out for outing or to eat food with us or to have a picnic with us or to enjoy anything with us, means we are inviting another person to visit us. So basically it is known as invitation or nimantran. So friends, I will read the sentences in Hindi and side by side I will try to explain you in English so that it becomes easier for you to understand about invitation related sentences. खाने पर आपका निमंत्रण स्वीकार नहीं कर सकता हूँ, इसका मुझे दुख है, आपने याद किया उसके लिए धन्यवाद. The sentence basically means that the person is saying मैं खाने पर आपका निमंत्रण स्वीकार नहीं कर सकता हूँ, means due to any reason he is not able to accept the invitation from other side. सो ये सेइंग इसका मुझे दुख है, मुझे इसका खेद है कि मैं एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर सकता हूँ. सो आपने याद किया उसके लिए धन्यवाद, मीन्स यू रिमेंबर्ड मी फॉर दिस, इट्स थैंक यू वेरी मच. सो इन इंग्लिश इट मीन्स आई एम सॉरी आई कांट एक्सेप्ट योर इन्विटेशन टू डिनर, थैंक यू फॉर रिमेंबरिंग मी. सो फ्रेंड्स, बेसिकली it is an invitation type sentence because the other person has invited a particular person for having food or dinner etc, but due to any reason he is not able to attend that party or he is not able to join that party. So he is very much thankful to them that they had invited him to attend the lunch or dinner something. So basically he is basically apologizing that he can't accept the proposal because due to any reason he won't be able to attend that party. So खाने पर आपका निमंत्रण स्वीकार नहीं कर सकता हूँ, इसका मुझे दुख है, आपने याद किया उसके लिए धन्यवाद. So in English it means I am sorry I can't accept your invitation to dinner, thank you for remembering me. So basically it is an invitation type sentence and it is a present type sentence and it is a negative type sentence also. क्या आप आगरा तक टैक्सी में हमारे साथ चलेंगे? So in English it means will you come with us in taxi to Agra? The sentence is basically an interrogative type sentence friends, and it is an invitation type sentence too. And friends, basically it is a future type sentence too because the sentence means क्या आप आगरा तक टैक्सी में हमारे साथ चलेंगे, means the another person is inviting a particular person to go to another place. So in English it means will you come with us in taxi to Agra. So it is a future type sentence and it is an interrogative and it is an invitation type sentence because they have not gone to Agra, they are planning to go to Agra, and since they are inviting another person to join them, so it is an invitation type sentence. It is an invitation, future type and interrogative type sentence. आपके आमंत्रण के लिए बहुत धन्यवाद, आपका टैक्सी टूर का सुझाव बड़ा ही अच्छा है, मैं ज़रूर साथ में चलूँगा. सो इन इंग्लिश इट मीन्स मैनी थैंक्स फॉर योर काइंड इन्विटेशन, योर आइडिया ऑफ ए टैक्सी टूर इज़ रियली ग्रैंड, आई विल श्योरली जॉइन यू. सो द सेंटेंस बेसिकली इज सेइंग कि द अनदर पर्सन हैड एक्सेप्टेड द प्रपोजल और इन्विटेशन फ्रॉम अनदर साइड एंड ही इज सेइंग आपके आमंत्रण के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. ही इज़ वेरी मच थैंकफुल टू अनदर पर्सन हु हैज़ इन्वाइटेड हिम. सो आपका टैक्सी टूर का सुझाव बड़ा ही अच्छा है, मीन्स द अनदर पार्टी हैज़ गिवन सम सजेशन अबाउट टैक्सी टूर, सो ही इज़ एप्रिशिएटिंग दैट व्यूज़ ऑन टैक्सी टूर. सो मैं ज़रूर साथ में चलूँगा. सो ही इज़ वेरी मच श्योर दैट ही विल गो विद दैम, ही विल जॉइन दैम. सो इन इंग्लिश इट मीन्स मैनी थैंक्स फॉर योर काइंड इन्विटेशन, मीन्स ही इज़ वेरी मच थैंकफुल टू अनदर पर्सन एंड ही इज सेइंग many thanks for your kind invitation, your idea of a taxi tour is really grand and the idea which you give for taxi tour, it is really grand and it is very much appreciable. I will surely join you, means I will surely join you and attend you. So it is a future type sentence too friends, and it is an invitation type sentence and basically it is a present invitation and future type sentence, and the person is very much thankful to another person that they have invited him and he has accepted the offer. So आपके आमंत्रण के लिए बहुत धन्यवाद, आपका टैक्सी टूर का सुझाव बड़ा ही अच्छा है, मैं ज़रूर साथ में चलूँगा. So in English, many thanks for your kind invitation. Your idea of a taxi tour is really grand. I will surely join you. So friends, basically it is an invitation type sentence. It is a future type sentence. It is a thanksgiving sentence too. So friends, now we will discuss some another topic, which is basically bhet or vida, means meeting and parting. So friends, it is basically these are basically those words which we normally either greet someone in the morning, in the evening, etc. And we usually ask about health of another person, that how is he, how is everything going on. So basically it is just taking about that care and well wishing of another person. So friends, I will read the sentences in Hindi and side by side I will translate you in English, so that it becomes easier for you to understand about bhet or vida, means meeting and parting. Namaskar, Sat Sri Akal. So in English it means good morning. As you have seen friends, when we normally go out in the morning, when we visit people or meet people, they usually say namaste, good morning, or Sat Sri Akal, etc. So it is basically these are words which basically we used in the morning, and it is used as a good morning related sentences. So we use them as Namaskar, Sat Sri Akal means good morning. We wish every person whenever we meet, when we go outside our house. आप कैसे हैं? So in English it means hello, how are you? The sentence basically is asking about the well-being of another person, that how is he or how is everything going on. So आप कैसे हैं means it is an interrogative type question, and it is asking about the well-being of another person, means hello, how are you? बहुत बढ़िया, शुक्रिया आपका, आप कैसे हैं? So in English it means very well, thank you and you. So friends, if someone asks you that how are you and how is everything going on, then you have to say like this: बहुत बढ़िया, शुक्रिया आपका, आप कैसे हैं? Means you have to give immediate answer, means you have to thank that person also, and you have to say about yourself also that I am perfectly fine and thank you very much, and how are you? So in English it means very well, thank you and you. So basically you have given about yourself answer and you have thanked that person too, and you are asking about his well-being also. So बहुत बढ़िया, शुक्रिया आपका, आप कैसे हैं? So in English it means very well, thank you and you. So you are very much curious about another person, that how is he. So he will feel very much thankful to you. मैं ठीक ठाक हूँ. So in English it means I am fine. So friends, when we are perfectly fit and fine, then we normally say मैं ठीक ठाक हूँ means I am fine. आपसे मिलकर मुझे बड़ी खुशी हुई. So in English it means I am glad to see you. So friends, the sentence basically means that when we see a person after a long time and we visit or meet them after very long time, we normally say आपसे मिलकर मुझे बड़ी खुशी हुई, means I am glad to see you, means we have met him after a very long time, so we are very much curious and we are very much pleased to meet with them. So we are very happy to see them. So it means आपसे मिलकर मुझे बड़ी खुशी हुई means I am glad to see you. So it is basically a present type sentence, and it is a happiness type, and very much it is a happiness and joyful type sentence, because we are very much happy to meet another person after a long time. यह मेरे लिए खुशी की बात है. So in English it means it's my pleasure. So friends, the sentence basically means यह मेरे लिए खुशी की बात है means it's my pleasure. So friends, if someone asks any help from us and we normally say यह मेरे लिए खुशी की बात है, we are very much happy to help another person. So it means it's my pleasure. So यह मेरे लिए खुशी की बात है. So in English it means it's my pleasure. We are very much happy that someone has asked for our help. So we are very much grateful to them that they have asked for something from our side. So it means it's my pleasure. यह मेरे लिए खुशी की बात है. बहुत दिनों बाद मिले हैं. So in English it means it's been a long time since we met. The sentence is basically an interrogative type question, friends. As you know, the person is saying बहुत दिनों बाद मिले हैं means they have not met before. They have met after a very long time. So in English it means it's been a long time since we met. So बहुत दिनों के बाद मिले हैं means it is an interrogative type question, and it is a present type sentence too, because it's been a long time since we met, because we have not met on regular basis, we are meeting after a very long time. So बहुत दिनों बाद मिले हैं means it's been a long time since we met. मैंने आपके बारे में बहुत सुना है. So in English it means I have heard a lot about you. The sentence is basically saying that a person is saying about another person that मैंने आपके बारे में बहुत सुना है. Means he has heard a lot about another person from various sources. So in English it means I have heard a lot about you. So friends, basically it is a present perfect tense, and here you can see मैंने आपके बारे में बहुत सुना है means I have heard a lot about you. So friends, the person has heard a lot about that person from various sources, either from external or internal sources. So this is also a भेंट और विदा means meeting and parting type sentence. देखो कौन है. So in English it means look who is it or who is here. The sentence basically is an interrogative type question, and it is also a order giving sentence, means the person is saying देखो कौन है. So in English it means look who is it or who is here. So it is a present type sentence, friends, and basically it is an interrogative type sentence because the person is ordering or command another person to look who is it, who is at the gate or at home or any place. So देखो कौन है, look who is it or who is here. So it is a present type sentence, and it is an interrogative type sentence also, and it is a meeting and parting type sentence too. So friends, this was the English speaking part 71, in which I tried to explain you about invitation related sentences, and bhet or veda means meeting and parting related sentences, that how do we meet another person when we meet them after a long time, how do we always ask about their well-being, and we normally say good morning, good evening when we meet a person in our day-to-day life. So I have tried to explain you about these sentences. So friends, I hope you would have find it easier to understand about invitation related sentences and meeting and parting related sentences with these examples. So friends, these kind of sentences, basically invitation and meeting and parting related sentences, we normally use in our daily life when we meet a strange person, or we meet our friends or relatives after a very long time, or if we want to attend any wedding or any festival or any occasion. So these kind of sentences we normally use in our daily life. And friends, meeting and parting and invitation related sentences play a very important role in our life, because we normally use these kind of sentences in day-to-day life. When someone comes to visit us, or when we go out to attend someone's birthday party or marriage or wedding or anything, etc. So friends, kindly practice these sentences in your spare time. Either try to talk in front of mirror, try to talk with your relatives, parents or neighbors, etc. And friends, at some point of time, when you will practice these sentences day by day, you will realize that your English language has become fluent, your confidence will boost up, and your hesitation will blow down. And after a long time, when you will become a perfect speaker in English language, you will find that your confidence has perfectly boosted up, and you will become a perfect English speaker in front of another person. So friends, kindly like, share, subscribe my channel. Please do press the bell icon in the subscription box, and also I will also share my Instagram and Facebook link in the description box below. So friends, please keep supporting me so that I may bring you more interesting English speaking topics which could prove to be an asset for you, and which could help you in brushing up your fluent English communication in front of another person. So friends, thanks for your valuable and precious time. Have a nice day.